something wrong. So, and no, I don't know if everyone's going to want to carry on living with me at this rate.
Size 0 is today's label, but the pressure to be thin has been accelerating for many years, as one celebrity knows all too well.
I'm just on my way to go and meet Mel C, which I'm actually really looking forward to, because I think she's somebody that can give me a real insight on what it's like to be really young and feel really pressured to be a certain size, you know, to be skinny.
If you want to be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy.
Spice Girl Mel C suffered with an eating disorder during her years in the spotlight.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Okay.
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
How's
All
everything
right.
going?
Yes, not bad. Okay. Bit hungry.
I'm not surprised.
You were on loads of walls all over the world, and young girls wanted to be you and the other girls.
Yeah.
And little did they know you had a serious eating disorder.
I started to think, I have to be perfect, or I have to be the absolute best that I can be to be worthy of this crown. And then, you know, the eating, it just got more and more ridiculous, really, from, you know, not eating naughty things. I, you know, got to a point where I wouldn't eat carbohydrates. I got to a point where I wouldn't eat protein. And basically, for a few years, probably around the time when we did Spice World the movie, I think I was living on, I didn't have any fat in my diet at all. It was steamed vegetables and, you know, fresh fruit.
Mel's illness then went into reverse, and the press were merciless.
And I think at my heaviest I was about a size 14. But, you know, they would have had people believe that I was obese.
And you can't win, you're either slightly too big or you're slightly too small.
But I think that's what needs to be stopped. I think the media have a lot of responsibility, and I think that role models have a lot of responsibility. And, you know, earlier you were saying about, you know, there were so many girls, had posters on the walls, and when I look back now, I actually feel really bad. Do you know what, Louise? I think having an eating disorder is the most miserable existence that you can have, because it's all you think about. You know, you're thinking about avoiding social situations where you have to eat with people, you know, so you have no social life. You become, I mean, I became almost reclusive.
How did you live?
I have no idea. It must have just, well, you know, I paid for it.
Yeah.
I've paid for it big time.
Mel's feelings of self-imposed isolation have struck a chord with Louise.
I'm so bored already. It's Saturday night. I haven't gone out with my husband or my friends. I'm in. I've had a really crappy tiny dinner, which kind of consisted of nothing. And now I'm going to the gym again for the second time.
The start of week 3, and Louise is falling behind on her exercise regime. So she packs Charlie off with Jamie.
Come on, we're going.
Bye! See you in a few hours.
And once again heads down the dreaded gym with only Winnie the dog for company.
He's the one that should be blooming dieting. Fat arse over there. On the treadmill. Winnie, on the treadmill. There you go, come on. Get running. Oh, get your leg up. Go on, you can do it. Oh, that's it.
Louise may have lost a shocking 7 pounds in just over 2 weeks, but she's more worried about Jamie's reaction to her new look.
I try not to let him give me a cuddle, because even though you can't probably see it, my ribs and that are, for me, are really protruding, and it's one thing he hates. He can't bear it. He's like, oh. So I know that if he doesn't touch it, he won't have a moan at me.
Louise is back to see Dr. Adam Carey for her midway check.
Well, I guess first off, how are you?
I've definitely been better.
As usual, Louise has a thorough medical.
I've got a bit of a cold, don't sleep very well. My skin has gone really dry, very flaky. I'm very dark under the eyes. And also quite, you know, cramps in my stomach, which is quite painful as well. So obviously I don't want to put myself...
Simple advice.
Yeah.
Is stop. It's really simple advice. You've had a crazy amount of weight loss for such a small person. Your body